Hello, welcome back to Matt's Coins. Cards on the table. I have already tipped out everything from the box, as you see here. This is the third time I'm actually recording this. Had some minor technical issues. There's a couple of the decimal half pennies in there that I've just moved out of the way. But whilst I was going through the on the previous takes, we did find some more silver. I'm not going to chuck them back in and pretend to find them again. So we've got a 1921 there, a 1931 and this 1939. I did dig out this penny from the pile, 1919 Heaton. Always nice to find the mint marked pennies. But we shall just get straight back into this and see what we can find. So let's get that in there. Decimal half pennies I won't be bothering to look at. 1897. Here's an 1898. 1901. Other than those coins I've just mentioned that I did find before, I'm not going to go through those, pretend to find those, but I am just going to have a quick look through the coins we've already looked at, but technical issues. There's another 1899. These will all be gone through anyway, so you're not going to miss anything. Let me see if I can find that 1897. Have we had one? Just trying to look at the dates. You can see the difference in the gaps. This one is much narrower than that one. There are several different date varieties on these things. 1878, something like 2.7 million of those were minted. That's not too bad. That might be an upgrade to the Whitman album at least. Maybe an 1863 perhaps. We can have a look at that. And an undateable. What we got here? There's an 1955. Just a few decimals. That's a threepence, 1942. 1954. In the sixpences, we're looking for that 64, 65. And crossover year on mule years. So, prime example. For 64, that second A pointing to the gap, which you can just about make out, is quite correct. That's the common variety. If it was pointing to the tooth, that would be the scarcer one, and vice versa on the 1965. You're looking for the pointing to the gap to be the scarcer variety. What have we got in here then? So it's a 56, another 56, 52, nope, 49, 48, and a 61. Okay. There's a 59, there's one of those, a 66, oops, got 1900. Is this just going to be a disc? Nope, 1862. There's an 1877. 1944. Was that 65? Yep. Yep. To the tooth, which is where it should be for that particular year. We've got an 1872 penny. A bit more silver. This is 1925 this time. That number 16. we'll get to it. 62, 55, and 62. Right. Just clearing out some old decimals. So we got 1901, 1939. Was that 56? Yeah. 1960, and 1989, 1989, 1899 even, 1897. Why am I putting it over there? 1915. Looking for the recessed ear on this. That definitely is not a recessed ear. 1896. 1951, not a 52, which is what I'm looking for. 1864 and 1964. Yep, to the gap. $1946, looking for the dot apostrophe. Have found one, it's not there. Okay, last one for this handful is a 1900. Okay, there's a 1948, 1957, 1950, some more decimals, 1964. Yep, to the gap. There are other years with variants, but they are all equally common. Okay, a nice 1932. And a 65 to the tooth. Right. 1889. And another 1899 that time actually. What's this? 1953. There are variants on the 53. Like I say, they're not as pronounced or as rare as the 64, 65 mules. On the 1945, we are looking for that doubled 9. I think we would see it if it was there. I have one. I didn't find it in a hunt. I think Paul at Coin Patrol, he has found one in amongst his not rejects, but surplus coins. So they are out there to be found. 1912. No mint mark. 1900. There's a 1945 halfpenny. What's this penny? 1872. Get rid of some of this decimal. There's a 66. And it seems like everybody in this house is trying to cough themselves to oblivion at the moment. There's an 1887. Number 1897. 1895. And 1880. Okay. 1898. Like I said, I'll be looking for all the varieties on these because there's different varieties of 8s. Some are much scarcer than others. It's an 1882 from Heaton. This is a 1913. There are several varieties of the 1913 as well. All to do with the position of the one and other bits. Nicely destroyed 1862 there. Just going to bring this in a little bit. What's that one looking suspicious there? I think this is number 17. Okay, you got a 1918, no mint mark. 1899. So another 1882 Heaton. 89. 64. Let's have a look. Yep, to the space. Oops. It's not a bad 1897, you can tell it's worn, but still pretty detailed. Especially when 1896 looks like that. I think we're getting into the nitty gritty of this now. Let's get rid of these few. We've got the 59 there. Another 59. So that's 60, 53, 66. The old faithful Tanner. Oh joy, a helicopter coming to spoil the piece. You may have spotted the next bit of silver as well. 1943. $1960, 1950, and we have an American cent. $74D for Denver. Let's go to that one. Right, so we got 64. Let's have a look at that 8. Yep, to the gap. And that was a 1920 halfpenny. Just getting rid of some of the decimals. This looks like it'll be the last handful for this particular video. So we've got 62, 66, 50, 62, 50, and still no 52, 56, 61, 63, 66, 50, right, there's a 64, there's a 64, there's a 64, 56, and a 59. So right, for the last 2 coins of this particular video then, Let's have a look and see if we can find the variety. No, they're both to a gap. But on that note, I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon as well, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.